Welcome, everybody, to the IWC post-show. We are moments removed from Caged Fury 2021. My name is Joe Dombrowski alongside Benjamin C. Steele. We are still cleaning up and disassembling the cage in the background right now. If you missed this event, you can join us, replay on Fight TV, and also the IWC Network. If you subscribe, you can join us on there as well, $9.99 a month. For 20 years of history. Caged Fury never disappoints. BC Steele, each and every year you get unpredictability, you get high risk, you get intrigue, you get violence. We saw all the above with our triple-decker cage matchups this year. 3 big main events with the 15-foot wall of steel enclosing them.
Yeah, and we know the competitors are never going to be the same after that. Certainly, it makes you a little bit different going forward. People can use it as momentum, or they can use it, quite frankly, to never be the same again.
Katie Arquette is still the women's champion. An ode to one of her childhood heroes in her victory there. And R.C. Dupree looked to end the career of Jack Pollock in a violent matchup that really got underway before the opening bell thanks to the insurance policy, Eddie Knox. And Jack Pollock was left potentially a badly re-injured knee. He may have been concussed. And with that, he made a very poor choice, in my estimation, with the challenge he laid down.
Well, R.C. Dupree wants to rid IWC of Jack Pollock. And if Jack Pollock wants to go 2-on-1 with Knox and Dupree, Dupree will get his wish. Pollock will be gone.
We'll see what goes down there. But it was 2-on-1 in another sense in our main event because Matthew Justice had Bill Alfonso in the cage with him at certain points. Even Fonzie wore the crimson mask. He was a bloody mess. Bill Collier lost an incredible amount of blood, but was able to persevere. He is now, in rarefied air, a 2-time Super Indy champion, and he earned every bit of that victory.
No doubt about that. We saw stuff from Bill Collier tonight that I don't know if Bill Collier had in him. If you were sleeping on Bill Collier before, shame on you. And how could you? How could you sleep on Bill Collier?
Absolutely. Bill Collier, one of the many men that will be profiled and showcased this upcoming week on AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation. 2 more men that describes Cole Carter and Spencer Slade, a number 1 contenders matchup. Spencer Slade gets by thanks to Justin LaBar, and it got worse from there because Spencer completely ruined our championship matchup. Andrew Palace and Bulk Nasty. Spencer caused a disqualification in that ring. To me, this says Spencer does not want to fight Bulk Nasty when he challenges for that title, but is it any easier with the most tenacious and resilient champion we've seen in quite some time in Andrew Palace?
Well, as I said earlier tonight, Andrew Palace takes it to you no matter who you are. It does not concern him. But Andrew Palace, Bulk Nasty, I don't know. But I do know, and I know you're going to be excited. I did hear from Justin LaBar. He is very happy. He is excited.
He's not still here, is he?
Oh, no. He's waiting, actually, backstage.
Oh, I'll stay here then.
You're just mean.
What did he say? We got a time limit here.
Well, he said he's making a prediction that Spence Slater will be the IWC World Heavyweight Champion, and when LaBar says something, it's the truth.
It's hard to argue based on LaBar's track record, Wardlow, RJ City, a number of others. Money Shot still the tag team champions. They overcame Patch and Preston. Brand new tag team, Johnny Patch, Preston Everest. And we have a brand new IWC high stakes champion, Alexander Apollo, defeating the Lebanon Don in a matter of seconds. What an upset that was.
Officially should not have counted. Lebanon Don did not finish his sentence.
We knew what he was going to say.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Imagine winning your first championship in under a minute. That's huge for Apollo, who's just needed to realize his potential, and I think tonight he may finally have done that. Other action, we saw TME in the debuting Rad Boys. I think the Rad Boys look very impressive. They have a bright future, even though they're kind of stuck in the past a little bit, but Duke and Gannon picking up the victory there. And talking about some of our activities going on September 4th, to follow up on what we talked about with the High Stakes Championship, Tito Orich was given a shot at the NWA National Champion, the former Chris Masters, Chris Adonis. That goes down Saturday, September 4th, back here at court time. And we heard on the video screen from Henry O'Godwin, who has a mystery partner from the IWC roster. They'll take on Derek Dillinger and Chase Gold. Keep in mind, Chase and Ella. What?
Chase Gold!
Do you have to do that in my ear canal?
Yeah.
Chase Gold and Ella Shea stole Henry Godwin's slop bucket a month ago. Who knows what they're doing with it or what they're putting in it.
Hey, want to tell them what else happened tonight?
Well, I wanted to mention that A1 picked up a win over Remy LeVay, and afterwards, Remy LeVay, after a cryptic video aired, he was gone, much like Phil Archer a month ago. And before we get to what you want to talk about, I do want to make mention of our guest of honor. Throw it up. Double A, Arn Anderson was here signing autographs, meeting and greeting with everybody, and had some stirring words for the IWC fans.
Yeah, it's certainly an honor to see a legend in person, and Arn Anderson delivered, and he made a good point. He said it was a rough time, but we're getting through it, and you get to spend so much more time with me.
Why are you doing this to me? Well, you know what? You know who spent some time in the ring? The Swole Patrol and Brotherly Love. They were spending more time in the ring after brawling throughout the merchandise area a month ago. And the Brotherly Love tandem, Ricky and Cliff, did what nobody thought they could do. They pulled off a massive, massive upset. But they were upset in a different way a few moments later. Because, yeah, you had a surprise. You wouldn't tell me what it was. But when you say it's a big surprise, man, that's an understatement because you brought out 7 foot plus of a surprise.
Well, if Brotherly Love wanted to be, making all the Fresh Prince references, then Paxton Calloway, the 7'1", 355-pound monster, will throw them out the door like they're jazz. It's a Fresh Prince reference.
And yes, you led off with that.
Yeah.
Now, what does that mean for the entire IWC roster moving forward? Because you've led Bulk Nasty to success. You led Chris LaRusso to success. You have managed probably more people in this area in the past 20 years than anybody. And you've never had a client bigger and maybe never with more raw potential. So where do we go from here?
Quite frankly, we go wherever Paxton Calloway and myself want to go. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell people. I'm not even going to spill it to any single person in that roster. When I came back here, I didn't get treated with the respect that I deserved. And if people want to act like it's not a big deal, I'm going to let them remember why it's a big deal, and there's no bigger deal than Paxton Calloway.
Well, we know where you guys go from here. That's to the IWC Network. Subscribe for $9.99 a month to get the entire 20-year archive, including tonight's event, as part of that package. You can also get the replay on Fight TV as well. This is Benjamin C. Steele. I'm Joe Dombrowski. We'll see you back on September 4th for our next IWC live event. You can check it out on Fight on the network. But if you can, I highly recommend being here live because the energy is incomparable when you get among the masses and you can feel the moments happen right in front of you. Stay tuned to IWCWrestling.com. Find us on social media. We'll see you next month for another exciting IWC live event.